Hey y'all, NC Survivalist coming again with another product review, or more specifically an unboxing. How about that? This time it's the Lifedoo portable car camping stove. Hey guys, just by the way, this is not something you would carry backpacking into the woods. It's 18 pounds as it is, but there's some good things I like about it anyway, which is why I agreed to do the review. Yes, they did send it to me. Yes, that's the trade-off, right? That's the way it goes. But one of the things to think about, again, it is portable. As you can see, the box is real narrow, real thin. It is 18 pounds. It does have a 1-year warranty, so that part's awesome and awesome and awesome, right? Does have a handle. We'll get into that as we get the stuff out of the box. The other thing I want to point out about Lifedoo is they are driven by their customers. So their customer base is actually the ones that design the product. Some of the different examples, this is Lifedoo product heavy as crap. That's the proper word. Oops, too much smoke when I fire the logs. I just don't see it being practical. There's no grate as in, like grate for cooking. It's too simple. When it heats up, it will buckle, then probably it will be hard to assemble. We've all seen those. Lifedoo, no do. Oh my goodness, ash disposal is the issue. It's not a pit. Man, are you really gonna get this? The airflow is not good. I'm gonna choke on the smoke. It's a bit too expensive and there are no accessories. And that's it. I mean, it's like I said, it is designed by the customers, by the users. Every change they've suggested has been implemented. This is the 2.0 product, so there's that. The 1.0 looked really good. Looked like it had some great features and functions. I did my research on that one first, and then they said, hey, no, we got the new one we're gonna send you. So again, the Lifedoo, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change camera angles, and then what we'll do is get into the unboxing itself. So actually getting into the box so we can find out exactly, well, what's in it and setting it up. So we're gonna unbox and assemble. How about that? Anyway, hey, stay tuned for that. We'll do, like I said, we're going to change angles for that one. All right, so what we'll do is, like I said, we're going to get into this. Hopefully I can keep it all in frame. I think I've got it laid out to where we can see good, or see well, I should say. Let's pull it apart, see what we got. You don't just pull, that's what you don't do. All right, emptied the box. So now we've got other stuff to deal with, right? So high grate, or more specifically the bottom grate, keep things from falling through. It's basically when you set it up, and I'll show it to you different. We'll break it into each piece as well. This is the bottoms, keep stuff from falling through, so we don't have to worry about it. I said high grate, but I meant low grate. All right, high grate. So this one is the top. This is the one that goes on the top, so that you can, well, cook your food. As you can tell, it is a true unboxing. There we go. This is the side. Look at that. Nice handle. Right, one side. By the way, it is adjustable. And I'll show you that as well. Second side. Fantastic. And then the ends. Let's say Lifedoo on it. Ooh, Lifedoo. There we go. How about that way? Lifedoo. All right, so you can see the overall design of how this is supposed to look. How you're going to get to the fact that you got, here's an adjustment, here's an adjustment, right? So you're going to set it up based off of your food, what you're cooking, how hot you want the fire, etc., etc. And then your smaller grate's going to fit right in here. Okay, so just as a by the way, when we get it all together, that's what I want you to pay attention to, are those things. This is the stand, and this is the ash tray, right? This catches all the ash, so that when it's over said and done, real easy clean up, don't have to worry about it. Don't want to be a litter bug either. All right, so there's those pieces. The main company is out of Australia, just by the way. Yes, this is made in China. The company is in Australia, so there's that. And guess what's in this bag? Hey, yeah, this is the actual bag, so a carrying bag. Why is that important? Well, because
When you get done, you're going to have black everywhere, right? Smut, black smoke, ash, everything else. I don't want to put that in my car if it's a car camping thing. Of course, it's my Jeep and it's always messy anyway, so it's not going to make a whole hill of beans in mine. But what it does do is allows you to get everything that you need and put it in the box. So you can see it already fans out wide enough. You don't have to worry about that. That's good. And there's a nice logo and design. So pretty cool, right? All right, so that being said, I'm gonna adjust some things and then we're gonna put it together. All right, folks, so we've got everything kind of laid out a little bit. For those of you that were wondering, you probably saw these strapped to the upper grate. This is your brace for when you put the grate on. So we'll, again, as we assemble, you'll see everything that we're talking about. So let's actually take and, well, put it together. As we go in and put it together, there's a couple of different things to think about. Number one, putting it in the right way. Handles go up, okay? And then snap it down in there. Now there are grooves. Here, let's take this part. Let's talk about this. All right, there are grooves in here, or slots in here, so that you can, grooves so that you can slide them into the slots and lock them down in there, right? So that makes it easy. These holes on the bottom are for that small grate, right, to actually sit into, to keep it from falling out or moving. Why are there two? Well, when you get to the edges or to the end, you'll notice that there's a set of slots, right? So slot, that's one. Change the angle. I got high winds blowing. I want to change the angle, bring it in tighter. Maybe I want the fire to burn hotter, right? So that's the difference. Can you offset and do one wide, one narrow because the wind's, blowing a different way? Yes, is the short answer to that, okay? So just as a by the way. All right, so let's now assemble it, right? So slide in the slots, and we're going to do the wide slots because, well, that's just the way it goes. In, push down, and you'll know it's in there, number one, when these two edges meet, and number two, when you feel it sliding in. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and slide in the other one as well. All right, and then I will tell you this is probably the hardest part of putting this together. And I say that very loosely. It's not hard. You just have to have a little bit of coordination. All right, that one's in. And, well, it's in and slid. This goes back to that coordination thing I was just talking about. Yep, see? We'll go too wide. Here. Another body part, so I'll use my knees. All right, both ends are in. This end is now in and set. So now we're good to go. Again, it's not a difficult thing, and once you set it up, it's set up. So they're not worrying about that. Again, coordination, just the way it goes. All right, so I set my smaller one in, and then I slide it back so that it locks all the way in. Come on, there we go. There. And all that's doing is keeping my food, so if something falls through the top, it keeps it from falling all the way through, right? It's the way to go. The other thing is the other piece of this, or the other purpose of this, I should say, is where's my fuel going to go? It's not going to go underneath because it's not going to do me any good. It's too high, but I'm going to put my fuel in here so that it cooks well. This allows the ash to fall through, and it allows my fuel, i.e. logs, i.e. sticks, i.e. whatever, charcoal if you want to, it allows it to sit all there. Now, keep in mind, if you're using charcoal, and we'll say charcoal briquettes like Kingsford, as they burn, keep in mind they start getting crumbly. You're going to lose some of your heat through the slots. So just keep that in mind. All right. And then I'm going to put my braces across. I'm going to do them one on each end and one in the middle. You adjust it how you want to. And then, of course, my grate. Now, I'm going to flip my grate upside down for a moment because I want to show you something. If I do it this way, that's fine. It slides and allows me to go over the heat like I need to. If I flip it over, it still slides. But one of the things to think about is, and this is always the question that I've had youngsters ask me. I say youngsters because, young men, young teens, things like that. why would you use this side versus this side? And many of you already know, just keep in mind those flip, is because if I do it the other way, you've got things catching, right? So your food's not going to move anywhere, which could be good, but it's your option. Me, most of the time, because I cook large steaks, I want it here so I can move them if I need to without having to adjust the grill. Now, if I'm cooking for two, then of course 1, 2, that's great. I can flip it over and it keeps things from sliding. There's not really a reason to do it one way or the other except for that, right? And if you look at the way the handles are, the handle placement on the top of the grate, that's where you can see that all the metal is on the bottom, right? So the crossbars are on the bottom. I cook with my regular grill this way. I cook with every other grill I've used this way. There are some people that cook it the other way for that one reason. It's keep from sliding around or to separate your food, like my stepfather. Anyway, so that's it, right? So that's it. Really cool, really easy. You know, you might want to bring a brush. Again, this is a car camping grill. You could bring a brush to clean it off. Great. Take it apart once it's cooled down. Once it's cooled down, take it apart. There's your caution. If you do it any other time, well, then that's on you. It's not on the company. It's not on anybody else. And it's certainly not on me because you decided to take it apart when it's a hot piece of metal. All right. Undo, undo. Slots undo. For Lifedoo. Come on. There we go. Slide down. Slide down. Slide down. All right. Easy, easy, loud and noisy, but still easy to do. As you go through this, as you do that, you'll see how it packs back up. Really easy, in my opinion, as well as a lot of other people's. Everything fits down in it, into the ash tray, and then of course we slide it wholeheartedly into the carrying bag. Pull apart. Hard to do it at this angle, but I want to make sure I keep everything on the camera for you to see. All right, there you go, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and there you go. So guys, that's it. That's the Lifedoo. Every user is their designer. I love the fact that that's their case. That's the case anyway. Seen many guys that have actually gone in and given input. I like it. I really like it. Look forward to spending some time in the woods. Well, on the outskirts of the woods, car camping with it. You will not see me backpack this thing in. Again, it's 18 pounds. So there's that. I'll put a link down below so that you can go in and get your own, because this one's mine. Anyway, hey, thanks for everything you do. Until then, Lifedoo. Oh, wait. Use your instincts to survive. Thanks for watching.